why did the Space Marines get wrecked in the Dawn of War 3 trailer? That's the question that a lot of people ask, or the comments they leave at least. And here is why I think that's the case. Also, this is what I think the story is going to be of Dawn of War 3, the campaign, the Space Marine campaign. And also a bit what I want. If you guys remember in Dawn of War 2, Chaos Rising, Tarkus says that the Blood Ravens, their chapter is only half or like 1/3 of the size they should be at that point in time. And why is that the case? Well, first off, everything, all of the Dawn of War games, Dawn of War 1 that is, especially the Korova campaign with Indrik Boreal, where they suffered horrendous losses. According to Cyrus, it was a slaughter. His scouts died. It was just an absolute pain. I mean, they lost like, I think it used to be 5 companies, but they retconned it down to 3, which makes more sense. And in Dawn of War 2, just not the standalone expansions, the Hive Mind, they lost a lot of troops just fighting the Hive Mind, the Tyranids. And I think the reason why they were getting completely wrecked by the Orcs and the Eldar is because this time we're gonna play like they are rebuilding their chapter. Not really rebuilding in the same way like, oh, there's only a few survivors, but the fact that they're now thinking like, we need numbers, we need a lot of numbers. So what they'll do is they might skirt some corners, some quality control, and just to get soldiers out, just like we need to pump out Space Marines because we need a lot of them. So I think that's a little bit how it's going to be. We're going to have our old veterans, we're going to be the good guys, the more experienced, the better stats, all that. And we're going to have our initiates, and instead of them just being scouts, people that should probably just be scouts are probably going to become Space Marines. Because they need the numbers, it's a numbers game. So that's what I think it's going to be about that. I think the Space Marines are going to be a bit, not worse, the regular tactical Space Marines. Because they need to just pump them out. And I think the good units are going to be like the Devastators, the Assault Marines, you know. That's my headcanon. Also, Boreal. And why did that happen? Why did they all die? I think that was Kyrus' plan. I think Kyrus knew that Indrik Boreal was complete worthless fuck. That he was incompetent. But he wanted the Blood Ravens to suffer horrendous losses. That's why he put Indrik Boreal in charge. And I think Indrik Boreal, the people he got with him was like the super loyal Space Marines. The super loyal Blood Ravens to the Emperor. Because Kyrus wanted the super loyal guys, he wanted them dead. You know? And what better way to just give them to Boreal, so he could just, you know, suffer horrendous loss in Soulstorm. And that would plant the seeds of heresy, you know. So I think that was planned by Kyrus. And then in Dawn of War 2, especially Retribution and all the games, like we see Kyrus being, he was pretty smart. Kyrus was a smart guy. And he paid the price. If you play those games. So I think, I mean, they obviously didn't have Dawn of War 2 planned, I think, when they did Dawn of War Soulstorm. But I think it's a good, I think that's, when they did Dawn of War 2, I think that is the thing they wanted us to actually know, if you're not brain dead. So, what do you guys think? Because that's what I think is going to be about. We're going to be Gabriel Angelos and... No, wait, are we Gabriel Angelos? Yes, Gabriel Angelos, I think there's one. I want to see Diomedes come back to see if he can, because one of the hero lord units have been confirmed Gabriel Angelos. Because he became chapter master, didn't he? Yeah, I think he did. So, long due. You deserved it, Gabriel. I want to see the old team back. I do know that they are going to make base building, all that. But I would like if they could make, like, for one unit, like, for one scout unit, you can upgrade them to have Cyrus. And then Cyrus will be, like, that's kind of like how I want it. So, what do you guys think? I'm kind of looking forward to it. I mean, let's see. I don't really have a problem in that they, like they said, they're going to offer a bit of how the game will look, the art style, so they can have a lot of units, which is fine by me. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, so that's what I think. See you guys, well, I guess next time, if any one of you will stay.